Sports have always been sort of my mainstay, right along with music. I mean, music and sports were always there. But growing up, I was probably more dedicated to sports, and basketball in particular. From as early as I can remember, first grade is just basketball, and but was involved with other stuff. I tried wrestling, and I wasn't probably aggressive enough or something, but I tried to be involved with as much as I could that interested me, and my parents were great about saying, hey, we can, if you want to try this, we can try this. To be supported if I wanted to try something was awesome, that my parents would allow that, to let me be involved in a bunch of different stuff. And then as I grew into, I think my 5th grade year was the first year that I really got into music, and they bought me a $100 used drum set from Sunset Pond in Sioux Falls. I don't know why I remember that. But so from that point on, too, we had, a couple of friends in school that would play music, so we had a band pretty much from, 7th grade up, 6th grade up through high school, and I was in the Okoboji Jazz Band, which was, and still is, like one of the tops in the state every year. And, and the jazz band experiences through junior high up through high school were monumental for me, just because I felt like the education that I got from Mr. and Mrs. Forney, who have now retired, their attention to detail and excitement about music, like I felt like infiltrated down into a lot of us, and a lot of us from that time are still now involved in music, which is, it was just such a unique experience with music in Okoboji. And then sports, sports is such a big part of my life still. Like, I watch NBA as much as I can, and my wife's like, Damon, you're in the minority. Like, nobody watches this, nobody records it. But I do, because I just love sports, and I love basketball. But yeah, I mean, I felt like the community supported that too. Like, they supported as much as they could. Like, when we come down to Iowa Jazz Championships, the room would be full of Okoboji people, and it's like some were parents and some were just supporters. So it was just a really, really cool experience that I still remember, obviously.